Hey everyone, today's video is going to be my monthly favourites for the month of February, and I haven't done one of these for since my yearly favourites, so I guess it's like 2 months worth of favourites that I haven't shared because I don't do a December favourites. I didn't do January. Maybe I did do January. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't do January. Anyway, I'm just going to get right into it because I am in a talkative mood and I don't want to talk for too long, so don't ask any questions about what makeup is on my face because we're going to cover most of it in this video, so let's go. Starting off with my random favourites, however, I wanted to talk to you guys about my favourite movie and my favourite TV show for this month, or last month, you know, of the month that we're talking about. My favourite movie of this month was 100% Deadpool. Please let me know if you guys have seen Deadpool as well. I loved it. I am a huge Ryan Reynolds fan, and I actually really like Deadpool because a while ago my boyfriend, Corpu Tanifa, whatever you want to call him, did a playthrough on the Deadpool game, and it was such a funny game. I'll leave it linked off down below if you want to see the game. Oh my gosh, it's such a good game. And then when the movie was coming out and it was Ryan Reynolds, I was like, oh my god, and it was so good. It exceeded expectations. But if you guys are under 16, I would not recommend watching it. It is just very, very intense. I'm kind of surprised it wasn't an R18 almost. It was right on the borderline of being R18, I feel like, at least. But yeah, I really enjoyed it and I recommend watching it if you haven't already. Favourite TV shows for this month, I had 2 favourites. I mean, when I talk about my favourite TV shows, I always watch the same ones. So I always watch Arrow, I always watch The Flash, I always watch blah blah, 6 TV shows, but I'm trying to talk to you guys about new ones. So just because I don't mention Arrow and stuff or The Flash doesn't mean that I don't like them anymore. Just to clarify, I have 2 that I can think of that are new. One of which is the Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called? I don't know. I really freaking love it. Corby and I have been watching it it's like our dinner TV show. So whenever I'm over at his place, we watch dinner and we watch dinner and we eat TV shows. We eat dinner and we watch an episode or 2 of TV shows, and yeah, so that's the TV show that we've been watching. It's a really cool comedy TV show if you guys haven't seen it or heard of it. I actually had seen new people who had watched it, knew nothing about it, was watching it, and I was like, oh, this is not what I expected. And my other favourite TV show is Supergirl, and this started in September or whatever when all the other TV shows started, but I had already seen the pilot. It accidentally leaked and I'd seen that, then I totally forgot to watch it, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh man, I haven't actually watched any of it. So I caught up on it recently, in the last month, and then I've been watching the episodes live as they came out. I just watched, well, I'm actually halfway through one right now. I stopped to film this video and then I watched another one last night. So yeah, it's really, really good. It's kind of along the same lines as Arrow and The Flash, but it's it's on a different TV network, so different people are making it, so it's a slightly different. I only have 5 beauty favourites this month because I seriously haven't been wearing makeup that much. Being my first month back at school, I have been getting back into the swing of things and kind of struggling at times, so putting makeup on in the morning has been at the least of my priorities, and on the weekends I've just been so tired a lot of the time that I kind of just blob and don't wear makeup. So I'd say this month I've probably only worn a full face like this maybe 5 or 6 times, whereas usually last year I wore it every single day. This year I've kind of gone for a new approach with my everyday makeup, so if you guys want to see that video, it's super natural everyday makeup, extremely natural. Please let me know. I was planning on doing that later in the month, so just let me know if you want to see that. Anyway, let's just get right into my favourites. My first favourite is a favourite regardless of whether I am wearing makeup or not. This is the Asano Rose Hip Gentle Facial Cleansing Micellar Water, and I know I told you guys recently, or told someone recently in a comment, that I was gonna repurchase the Garnier Micellar Water, but then my cousin bought this because I just ran out of my bottle, which I'll be doing it empty soon as well. A lot of things coming up, but I saw that my cousin bought this and she said it was really good, so I thought I would give it a go, just because Rose Hip is really good at getting rid of acne scarring and sort of lessening hyperpigmentation, so I thought I would give this a go. I really, really like it. I find that this one somehow feels a little bit more moisturizing than the other one, than the Garnier one. That one, it doesn't leave my skin dry. It doesn't leave it so it's you know, I talked about it in my video when your face is really crunchy and needs moisture after you wash it, but I feel that one was more on the crunchy side, whereas this one's more on the hydrating side. So I definitely like this. I don't know which one I prefer. I mean, either does the job. They're both around the same price, but I do really like this one, and I find that this one is better at getting off waterproof makeup, so I have been loving this. If you guys saw my Maybelline product showcase, which if you haven't I will link it down below, I did it recently on Maybelline's new releases for February, and one of them is the new reformulated Superstay foundation. Now this has been my go-to foundation for the whole entire month, and I am just obsessed with it. So it's a really great foundation that I feel like withstands the summer heat very well. I don't really wear this to school because, like I said, I'm going for more of like a crazy natural look, but when I have worn this to school, it's lasted through school really well. I do sweat through the foundation because I am a facial sweater, like upper lip, like right now in my room I'm getting upper lip sweat, so if you see like some glistening, that's why. Like I said, the sweat does come through, but I feel like it doesn't ruin the coverage. I would recommend taking a powder just to touch up during the summertime, but I think in the wintertime this is going to be like the best foundation ever. I wouldn't say it isn't a 24-hour fresh look foundation, not for 24 hours, maybe for like 5 hours, and it starts to kind of, you know, the sweat comes through, but it does still look really nice. Yeah, and I love the finish and the coverage. If you want to see me apply it, I will leave the product showcase link off down below. But yeah, it gives me really great sort of like medium coverage, and I'm wearing it right now with a powder on top, and I think it looks really great. So yeah, love this. So my next favorite is a powder, the powder that I am wearing today and have been wearing regardless of whether I am doing my ultra natural look or like a full face look. This is like the powder that I have been loving. This is the Australis Fresh and Flawless Pressed Powder. This is natural, which is the one that used to be the lightest, and as you can see it's not actually that light. Anyway, my point is this is a great powder. The colour is perfect for me, and the lighter shade I think is called like Classic Ivory or Light Ivory or something like that. That is perfect for my winter skin tone. This is basically a dupe for the MAC Studio Fix powder. I do own that, and I feel like it is a really like super duper similar. And when I use like a powder like this that gives me coverage and like it mattifies, I feel like I use a lot of it just to make sure that I get it everywhere. So I've only been using this like hard out for maybe like 2 months, and you can see I'm already hitting pan. I mean, I had used it briefly before then, but this only really started hitting pan over the last month. So you can really eat through this, but because this is only like, what, $25 maybe, I feel like it's a really good deal. And this is not tested on animals, which is great. My next favorite is a blush, and I had 2 blushes to show you today, but then I realized that one of them is discontinued, so I'm not even going to bother. This one is from Tarte, and it's one of their Amazonian clay blushes. This is in the shade Exposed, and I love this. I feel like I've heard YouTubers talk about this colour heaps. I'm wearing it today on my cheeks. You can't really tell that well because I've got a bronzer on. I wore it really lightly, but basically in any video that you guys would have seen this month, there is like a 99% chance this is the blush that I am wearing. It's kind of like a pinky nude colour. When I first got this, I was kind of like, why did I buy it? Like, I'm so many colours like this, but I feel like this colour lasts all day, as you'd expect being a 12 hour blush. But yeah, it's just so pretty and natural, and it's got like the tiniest hint of like a natural glow. Obviously I'm wearing highlight, but I feel like it's not a totally matte blush. Like, it's not like NARS Orgasm where it's like ping like super duper reflective, but it's not super matte. Like, it's got like a satiny finish to it, and I really love it. My final beauty favorite is a product that you guys have been asking me about non-stop on all of my social media and all of my YouTube videos when I'm wearing this product, and it's the lipstick that I'm wearing today and that I'm wearing like almost all the time. It is Gerard Cosmetics Serenity, and this is their Hydra Matte lipstick, and oh my god, I am like beyond obsessed with this. This was their collaboration with Manny MUA, and they did an amazing job. When I first got this, I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about it. I got the other shades as well, but this one just stands out to me. It's like, you can see it on my lips. It's the most beautiful like pink nude, but then it somehow has like a little bit of a peach that makes it more like lively than a regular pinky nude. The formula on this is outstanding. It is one of my favorites. This and the Jeffree Star are very comparable in formula. They are like, I don't know if you guys can see my lips, but they're like, they're sticky to the touch, but when you're talking and eating and drinking, it's not noticeable unless you actually are just like, which I never do anyway, but eventually that kind of goes away. It never goes as dry as a Colourpop lipstick. You know how those are like, you've got like crusty lips, but I still like them, but you know, they're very drying. These never get to that stage even if you wear them all day. I find that through eating, drinking, talking, screaming, whatever, kissing, they last so well. These aren't the most kiss proof, like right around the inner rim of your lips where obviously there's saliva, that part can kind of rub off, so just do be aware if you're going to be making out with someone, they're probably going to have like a little bit of residue. I just love these. The shade is perfect. I can wear it to a day of school and it will last all day. I usually touch up touch up once, just right in the very center, because as I said, you obviously have saliva there and that kind of rubs off the product. But yeah, it's just a dream. This product is just a dream, and you can pick this up from makeup.co.nz, and you can also get it from Pagan Marie, so I'll leave both of those websites linked off down below if you want to buy this and you live in New Zealand. I have one kind of other favourite, and I can't not mention this because I am so obsessed with this. Like, you guys might know if you follow me on Snapchat, but if you don't, it's xlivlovesmakeup. You should totally follow me there. I don't spam you guys. I post maybe like 2 Snapchats a day. Anyway, this is my MAMBI, Me and My Big Ideas Happy Planner. And this is what it looks like. I am going to do an entire video on this. I need your help with questions. What do you want to know about my planner? Do you guys want to see me like plan out a week, like a 20-minute video of me planning a week? Do you want me to give you tips? Do you want me to tell you about it? Do you want a review? Like, what do you want to see? But anyway, it's basically just the world's greatest invention, and I've already planned for next week. This is my monthly view for March. You can kind of see what that looks like, and then this is what I've got planned for next week so far. I'm just obsessed with it. Like, you guys can see that it's like beautiful, and it's really up to my productivity, like so much. I can micromanage my time now. Like, I can see like on Monday I need to call to book a personal trainer, then I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and then I'm like on Monday I have a staff meeting. Like, I can write it all in, and I actually look at it, like, because it's pretty and it's like handy and it's a good size. And then of course I use sticky notes there and all sorts of stuff. So I just love this. If you guys want to know more about it, as I said, please let me know what you want to know, and I will totally film that video for you guys and have it up for you maybe like a fortnight, because I'm waiting on a few things to come in for it, and I would really love to feature those things that are in the mail coming from Amazon and stuff in that video, but it's probably about 2 weeks or so, so just let me know what you want to see. And my final favourite is really weird, and you guys are probably going to be like, Olivia, we don't care, but this goes along with my planner, and it's the pens that I use. These you can't buy in New Zealand, and everyone that I've shown these, like at school and stuff, because they'll be like asking about pens, or we're talking about stationery, they're like, oh my god, I need them. They're these felt tips here, and I got the tropical set. Like, they have collections, like how crazy is that? But I bought a whole set of them, and oh my god, they are so nice. I'll talk to you guys more about them in my planner video, but I have been using these for planning, for marking. Actually, no, not marking at school, but I've been using them for everything, like at school, in my personal life. Like, whenever I need to write anything, I'm going to use these pens. By the way, if you're curious, this pencil case was from like the warehouse stationery like 7 years ago, so sorry you can't buy it anymore. But yeah, I'm sorry to throw those in there randomly, but this is my favourites video and they're a favourite, so I thought I would mention them nonetheless. So those are all of my favourites for February. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I hope that you had an amazing month in February, and I hope that your month of March is great. A few exciting projects coming for you guys, and a few exciting projects in my personal life, so I'll let you guys know about those when I can. But yeah, I hope that you all are doing well. I love you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it really helps me out. And I just clicked my finger, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be my personal review of my Fitbit Surge. Now, I am a huge Fitbit fan. I got my first Fitbit last year in August, and I literally wore it every single day since I got it.